Section 8 waitlist is opening for the first time in 13 years here in the city of Los Angeles. And the Housing Authority has contracted with us, Solidarity Consulting, to let folks know that there's going to be an online application, that it's going to open for 2 weeks in October, the last 2 weeks of October, and that anybody who meets the income requirements can apply to get on a lottery so that they could be considered for the new waitlist. So on September 29th, there's going to be a website that opens up that has a lot of the background information on eligibility, and it'll have YouTube videos on how you can apply online. And there's also going to be a link to apply starting October 16th. And we want your neighborhood and your neighbors to know that the online application is going to be available, and we are going to email Kenneth Mejia the link to this website and to the online portal so that you can get it out to everybody in your community who might be in need of rental assistance and interested in playing the big lottery to see if they can get on the Section 8.
Does it give priority to like families over individuals?
There are a couple of preferences that are written in to the administrative plan of the Housing Authority of the City of LA. One of the preferences is for people who live or work in the City of LA. And the other preference is for any veteran or their family members. So those two preferences will determine who goes to the top of the list once the lottery happens.
And then do you have like an example of an income range, like a family making like 20,000 or less?
Yes, and you're going to take a picture of this form and share it with your folks, but these are also available. The income limits are on the bottom. And as you can see, it depends on the household size.
Okay.
So those are actually updated annually. So it's important to say that next year the income limits might be different. And as you know, with waiting lists, the good news is that the people who are actually selected for this lottery and after the preferences are at the top of the list, the Housing Authority expects to be able to start setting up interviews for people in 2018.
Can you give viewers like an example of like how long the waiting list and how like it's
I'll give you one concrete example. The current wait list, which was not capped, they ended up with a waiting list that's taken 13 years to get through. In order to avoid that problem, the Housing Authority has decided to do a lottery that will allow only 20 to 25,000 names, and that will make it so that people aren't waiting 13 years, but some people could wait 5 years.
And these vouchers, they cover a percentage of the rent or full rent, or it all depends?
Yes, there's a maximum amount that I will also give you a folder that has on the yellow sheet. The limits, these are the limits currently. They're different for veterans and non-veteran families, so it's a higher subsidy for veteran families. And so in any case, typically what will happen is a family, the range is like 30% of their income. They can't go above 40% of their income.
Okay.
So, but whatever that income is, it cannot, the subsidy from the city will not exceed these amounts. Based on the family size.
In Section 8, it comes from the HUD, right?
It is a federal program.
And they give it to the states and then they give it to the cities.
And the Housing Authority of the City of LA controls the jurisdiction of the City of LA. There is also a county, and several cities have their own housing authorities. But these neighborhoods, which includes yours, Wilshire Center and Koreatown, this Koreatown may not be named here.
Wilshire Center.
Wilshire Center. This is under the jurisdiction of the City of LA's Housing Authority.
Perfect. Okay, what's your name?
My name is Saul.
Saul, and you're with the Solidarity
Consulting.
and you're working with the Housing Authority.
We are the subcontractor to do the outreach here in LA. We do civic engagement work for neighborhood groups in LA.
Perfect.
So they tapped us to make sure we could spread the word out.
All right.
So here's this information, and I'll put this one in here.
Amazing. I think a lot of people are going to appreciate this.
Absolutely.